The Republican House with 61 members instead of 55, in effect, including two, for all intents and purposes, Republican independents. 61 is a fairly sizable number out of 100, so they're going to have a very tight rein on partisan control of redistricting at that House of Delegates. The Senate, as Tom noted, is very much up for grabs. In one sense, there will be attempts to lure one of the Democratic senators over to the Republican side, which would change the nature of the majority into a minority for the Democrats, or to appoint a Democrat in a district that a Republican could win in a special election to some high-paying job. The Democrats are probably meeting in a room right now going, "You're not going to go, are you? You're not going to go, are you?" Because that's the key to redistricting. If they can maintain the majority in the Senate, they can maintain some say in plans that are perceived as being too partisan. If they lose that majority in the Senate, then we'll have the redistricting that we had the last 10 years and the 10 years before that, extremely partisan.
If I were Paul Puckett in Southwest Virginia right now, I would be pretty nervous. You have a House seat right there in the heart of his district, went Republican for the first time in history against a Democratic incumbent by a wide margin. You had Bob McDonnell running 2-1. Obama lost that area comfortably. That area has changed, and it's not coming back anytime soon. This is a senator who's been dissed by his own party. When he ran for lieutenant governor, he was treated like a leper and ran fourth. And he's in a caucus that I don't think makes him feel particularly comfortable with their values as well. I think there are a number of targets for Republicans to go after, either a switch or some agreement on redistricting to try to get away from this. I think Bob McDonnell wants to unify the Commonwealth, and to do that, I think he's eager to bring Democrats on board, either to be independents or to join the party. And I would be very nervous as a Senate leader, as a Democrat today. This has been done before in this state and other states. I have no inside information in terms of what, if anything's being done, but smart politicians are going to be looking at the checks and balances. And as you know, they almost lost a Democratic senator earlier this year, before Jeff Frederick.
Right, there was almost a switch during the session.
Yeah, tweeted ahead of time, but given the electoral forces at this point, I think that's where the target has to be for Republicans. If they can't, if the Democrats hold together, you may either have the courts draw it, redistricting, probably at the congressional level, and which puts everybody's seat in jeopardy, particularly in areas like Tidewater, Northern Virginia, where you can draw the line any which way. And you'll probably get the Republicans agree to a Republican redrawing in the House to keep them in permanent majority, and the Democrats in the Senate too.